Hello guys, good afternoon. This is Dr. Suresh Babu, Professor Department of Civil Engineering. We are meeting again after a long time due to ACT programs which are conducting in our department, and I am the coordinator for this, and so that I am not able to take your classes in time. But anyhow, we have completed as and today how much. Let us discuss briefly the previous classes. See, okay, this is your syllabus for module number 1. Okay, under this, we have completed all these items. That is what you call the topics under this. See, this is first one is need for sanitation and terminology, and then this is the second one is sewage disposal methods and types of sewerage systems. Okay, next dry weather flow and wet weather flow. What is DWF and WWF? We are knowing all those things. Okay, and what are the factors which are affecting? See, as in today I have taken more than 25 classes. 25 classes, and it has been completed almost. It is a second module. In second module only the small amount is remaining, little bit. Okay, I will show you all those things. Okay, now here this is the fourth one. It's a design of sewerage system. See, next one is fifth one is estimation of storm water flow, then time of concentration, storm water flow and time of concentration. See, in time of concentration we are knowing that see, TC is a time of concentration, time of entry plus time of flow. See, summation of these two, that is a T1 plus T2 is equal to T. See, what is time of concentration? The rainfall occurs. Okay, this is a time how much it is required to enter the pipelines, and then this is a flow time, and this is entry time. We are already discussed all these things. Try to understand and remember. Okay, now this is next one is sewer appurtenances. In sewer appurtenances means it is a structural components, okay, which are to be provided during this sewage will be collecting and transporting to the sewage treatment plant. After the treatment, this will go to the disposal system. This disposal is called, see, final disposal. It is on land disposal, and this is into the streams or a river body. Okay, this sewage is collecting from a locality or the city or a town. Okay, see, from this area the entire sewage starts moving through the pipeline and finally it reaches to the sewage treatment plant. Okay, see, this one is available, that is a sewage treatment plant, that is a treatment system of sewage will becomes under what you want, that is a module number 3. Okay, now here we have to study in this chapter. See, what are the things? Sewer appurtenances means structural components to be provided in sewerage system. See, sewerage means what? Collection of sewage, okay, and then transportation, treatment and disposal. This is called a sewerage system. See, this is open type of drainage system and this is a closed type of drainage system. Okay, these are the two types of drainage. See, open type means, see, the sullage which is generating in your house, wash water it is generating from your house, that can be disposed of through open drainage system. See, by the roadside there are shoulders, left side and road side, there are both drainages. In that drainage, this open flow can be allowed to flow inside the open drainage system. But from the toilets and all, toilets or what you call any other waste which is coming from your side, that will be go to the closets. See, that is a closed pipeline system. Okay, see, during this flow, see, because it has to, this pipeline is not a straight line up to here. See, it has to cross different roads and etc. Wherever there is a turning point, there you have to provide, these are the small circles, you see this. Okay, these circles are called manholes. Okay, these points are called manholes. If it is a straight, even though it is a straight, okay, you have to provide in between that straight, because this distance is not more than 15 meters. 15 meters means how much? 50 feet. 15 meters is equal to 15 feet. Every 15 feet once, see, you have to provide manholes or what you call chambers, so that the maintenance becomes easy. Now here, the types of manholes you have studied under this chapter. Sewer appurtenances is bigger one. It is theory. There is no problem. Okay, manuals you have studied, types of manuals you are knowing that. Then catch basins, oil and grease traps. We have to remove oil and grease so that the oil substances which are coming from your kitchen or hotels, etc., that has to be, should not be cause any problems in the sewage treatment plant. That is why what we are going to do is we are going to remove. See, we are going to provide some of the traps. Traps means it is a filter type. Okay, it won't allow the particular type of impurities to enter into this. See the oil and grease traps. You have studied all those things. Okay, PQS traps used, and then materials of sewers. See, this is comes under, this one is comes under sewer appurtenances. Okay, next, what are the different shape of sewers, pipes or drains? See what materials you have studied, and then shapes you are going to study under this. Already I have given the notes completely. See, this full question will carries, this full module will carries 2 questions, 20 plus 20. See, yours is 60 marks. 60 marks is for examination, but for the 60, each question should not be exceed. That is because according to the VTU syllabus, each chapter will be for 20 marks question. See, 2 questions will be given. That is a 40 marks will be covered from this unit. That is this module. Okay. See, now next one, shapes of the sewer server. Next, laying. How to lay the sewers, and how to test the sewers for the leakage in through the joints. Okay. Next, ventilation of sewers and basic principles of house drainage system. All these things I have given the notes and covered more than 12 classes I was handled, and this is concerned to what you got, module number 1. Okay, this module number 1. This is a module number 2. See here in module number 2, design of sewers. It is totally design of, that is first one module is concerned to the theory, and this is a design. See here the topics to be covered in part 1 and part 2. I have made into part 1 and part 2. Okay, here some of the formula you have to remember. See, this is called a hydraulic formula to be used to determine the velocity V and as well as discharge Q. Okay, V and Q, how to determine this we are determined. Next, what are the types of velocities? We are having 2 types of velocity, that is SCV and NSV, non-covering velocity, and this is self-cleansing. It is not cleaning, it is a cleansing, CLEANSING, cleansing velocity. Okay, next, these 2 velocities with the standard values we are studied, that one. Okay, many of the people see totally 2 tables from this one and 1 table from this, totally 3 tables we want. If those who are not written in IA, okay, I have given everything, but people have not written the 3 tables because values, then 2 marks will be deducted from that. Okay, design of sewers. Next, design of sewers means by using all these formulae. Okay, and even in first module also we are having problem, that is a ratio and all we are determined. What is DWF and what is WWF, and that is a Q1 and Q2 determined. Okay, now here see design of sewers, what is the diameter, velocity, and Q you have to determine. See, with respect to full flow and off flow conditions. See, when full flow arises, and what is the diameter, what is the velocity, and what is the discharge, and then off flow, how to determine these parameters. See, that is a numerical problems you are solved using many equations, very simple equation. Okay, see, now next is the wastewater characteristics. See, this will give first module and this portion. Up to here we are given for the internals. Remember, this portion we have not touched. This is the second part, so that 1.5 part, first module and half of this module we are given for internals. Next one is from here it will start. Okay, again 1.5 module will be given to you for second test, that is a second internal assessment. Okay, now in this chapter, this half of the chapter is wastewater characteristics. See, quantity, this is quality. Characteristics means what? Properties or quality of wastewater. Which wastewater? Municipal wastewater. Okay, here what is the significance, how to bring the samples to the laboratory before treating. So before giving any treatment to the wastewater, you must know the quality. Then only we can go for treatment. The treatment chapter will be covers from module number 3. This is module number 2. In module number 3, you have to go for the treatment aspects. So, okay. Next is the physical, chemical and biological characteristics. You are already knowing all those things. Next, flow diagram for municipal wastewater treatment with units and operations. What are the different types of units to be provided in wastewater treatment plant? Okay. See, before going to this is the last topic I want to cover. You see, it is to be covered in module number 2. So, BOD and methods of BOD determination. BOD means, you know, organic matter which is present in wastewater, municipal wastewater. How much BOD is present and what are its characteristics and what is the use, significance. See, you have to remove this BOD from the wastewater. That is called treatment. Remember it. Removal of BOD itself along with other impurities, it will come. Okay, this is organic material. If this organic matter is in the form of BOD, any BOD is equal to organic matter. In drinking water, BOD should be 0. See, it consists of, what is the meaning if BOD present in drinking water? It is meaning that wastewater is present. Waste material is present in the drinking water. Okay. Now, this BOD and methods of BOD determination, you know, dilution and direct method. Direct method and dilution methods, both percentage method and pipetting method, we are already studied using many equations. Okay. The BOD reactions also we have studied, that is kinetic reaction. See, other than 20 degrees centigrade, what to do? What type of equations to be used for the determination of BOD? See, you have studied all these things. And estimation of BOD, this is a problem. And then various types of problems also we have solved from module number 2. See, observe here. I will show you here now. Okay. I will show you the syllabus, overall syllabus. Okay. Please just give an attention for this, your syllabus. See, this is your syllabus. Got it? This is module number 1. All of you having this syllabus with you. See, I will always follow the syllabus and how much we are covered as in today and then how much remaining. See, you leave to me so that I will cover the syllabus. Nothing to worry. But only thing is you have to follow, try to understand this subject. Otherwise, it will become toughest subject. Now, see, observe here. In module number 1, need for sanitation, methods of sewage disposal, okay, and then what you call types of sewerage system, okay, and then dry weather flow, and then wet weather flow, all those things we have studied. And sewer appurtenances is second one, manholes, catch basins, and oil and grease traps, PQRS. These are the theory subject, this one. In module number 1, we have done completely this. And now, in module number 2, this is a design of sewers, hydraulic formula to be used, and then velocity, self-cleansing and non-scouring velocities, and then for full flow and off flow conditions also, the problems we are solved. That is a design of hydraulic elements for circular sewers for full and off flow conditions. Okay. Next is actually wastewater characteristics. This is a quality. Here, quantity estimation, we know how to determine the quantity of the sewage to be used for the design of treatment plant. Okay. Now here, this is concerned to design of sewers ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು pipeline design. ಇಲ್ಲಿ quantity estimate ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ pipeline design ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ. Next is here one portion, that is one topic is included in this wastewater characteristics. This is a sampling and what you call significance techniques, physical and chemical, biological characteristics. Okay. See, next treatment unit operations. See, estimation of BOD. Okay. Next is reaction kinetics, they are given. Okay. But this topic is particularly here flow diagram for municipal wastewater treatment. Okay. And unit operations and processes. Try to understand neatly. See, what is this? Whatever the underlined here, flow diagram for municipal wastewater. See, here the line is missed here. See, this line will be coming here. It's a flow diagram for municipal wastewater treatment. ನೋಡಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಫ್ಲೋ ಚಾರ್ಟ್ ಇದೆ. ಫ್ಲೋ ಡಯಾಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಏನದು? ಫ್ಲೋ ಚಾರ್ಟ್ and with unit operations and process. This is very, 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 very important. Okay, if you know this flow diagram, then only you can able to understand what type of treatment is required for the treatment of what you call sewage. Okay, just like in water supply engineering, whatever you are studied, see, first one is in water supply engineering, very first is the reservoir. Okay, from the reservoir, see, you have to construct an intake works. Intake works are 4 types, you know already. That is lake intake, river intake, reservoir intake, and then canal intake. There are 4 types of intakes. Okay, from the intake means taking of water from the reservoir, that is a source, and then pumping to the treatment plant, where the treatment will be doing automatically. See, that is the treatment units are aeration, sedimentation, aeration, sedimentation, afterwards sedimentation, afterwards filtration, that is the coagulation, everything is over. Filtration, afterwards disinfection, and then storage and distribution. See, like this here also the treatment system. See, observe here, what is this? Municipal wastewater engineering. You have to study the completely what is meant by sewage. Okay, now the third one is treatment of municipal wastewater. See, there are many types of units we are going to provide here. Screens, and then their types, then disposal, the gritted chamber, this is oil and grease removal, and then primary and secondary settling tanks. Okay, see, they have written here, they are given. Okay, treatment of municipal wastewater. See, actually here in module number 2, so this topic is concerned to here. Actually they are given here. Okay, anyhow, that is why I have taken this topic as, that is a flow chart for municipal wastewater treatment. See, I have given as a last topic. Here onwards, see, now today onwards I will be regular for your classes. See, try to cooperate, because the AICT, because we are comes under AICT. See, this AICT and UGC, see, they will get together and we are forming one organization. From that we are getting what you call faculty development program. So, and we have to conduct, and they are given, this is the first time in no other colleges have got this type of what you call program. See, that one we are going to carrying in our department. Okay, see, totally we are having around 50 resource persons, 50. See, experts in different field. The theme of this program is integrated waste management. The same thing we are having MTech in our department. From that AICT, they are given this task for our department, and we are going to conduct for the training to the teachers. This is faculty development program. Okay, anyhow, let us see that whenever I am free, I will go on sending your what you call video, so that just go through. Don't what you call neglect this subject. This subject is very, very important. As I told you already, this is the marks is for 40 and 60. Everybody knows the 60 is actually from the examination point of view, it is 60 is converting into 100, and then they are going to reduce to 60 marks. Okay, this is 60 and this is 40. Now each question will be 20 marks, and two questions will be given. The choice will be there. See, that is why totally 40 marks each chapter. See, now model number 1 is over, and model number 2 is here. Observe here, and this is a 3. Model number 1, model number 2, model number 3. See, now before going to start with the treatment of municipal wastewater, this is very easy. Under this topic, that is a module 3, see, treatment of municipal wastewater, and then a disposal of effluent. Effluent means after treatment, the wastewater we have to be disposed. How to dispose? See, now based on this quality and quantity, now we have to go for what you call treatment. Now, in the last class, what you have done, let us discuss briefly on that also. Okay, right? See, as in today we are completed the different characteristics of sewage and its importance. These are the test. This chemical test means what are the parameters to be considered and what are its significance of these parameters. See, try to understand the importance of individual parameters. These are called quality. See, in the examination, these are 100% guarantee quality and characteristics of the sewage. Sewage means municipal wastewater. See, what are the things to be considered in individual and significance of each parameter. See, okay, COD means chemical oxygen demand, BOD means biochemical oxygen demand, DO means dissolved oxygen. See, why it is required to determine the quality of raw water. See, that is why this DO is required. DO plays important role in the treatment of wastewater. Try to understand. Dissolved oxygen is very, very important. Just like air for human beings. Air, so why we require to breathe? A respiratory system, we require oxygen. The air contains 21% of oxygen, 21% of oxygen in the atmospheric air. That is normal pure air at mean sea level, the air consists of 21% of oxygen. Remember it. See, the remaining nitrogen is 78%. 78% and 21%, how much it is? 78% of nitrogen and then 21% of oxygen. Okay, what is the amount? Is 99. See, total 99%. Among remaining is only 1% is other gases which are present in the atmospheric air. 78% of nitrogen is present in the atmosphere. Try to understand. Okay, oxygen content is very, very less. In water also, the oxygen content is very, very important in the treatment of wastewater. If oxygen is less, then automatically it is called demand of oxygen required by the bacteria to stabilize the organic matter. See, if we consume any food, okay, we need oxygen. ನೋಡಿ, ಆಕ್ಸಿಜನ್ ಯಾತಕ್ಕೆ ಬೇಕು? ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಬ್ರೀತ್. ನೀವು ಉಸಿರಾಡಿದರೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಫುಡ್ ಡೈಜೆಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ದ ಸೇಮ್ ಫುಡ್ ಯು ಕೀಪ್ ಇಟ್ ಆನ್ ದ ಟೇಬಲ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ವೆಯ್ಟ್ ಫಾರ್ ಸಮ್ ಟೈಮ್. ಆಕ್ಸಿಜನ್ ಈಸ್ ದೇರ್, ಬಟ್ it cannot be digestible. See, in our body there is a reaction between the food and as well as the chemicals produced in our body, and finally it is going to be consumed and converting as a energy. Remember it. Similarly, the wastewater also consists of oxygen because the wastewater is generated from oxygen only. That means water only. The fresh water will be up to 8 ppm or 10 ppm of oxygen is present. That oxygen is aerobic condition. See, this oxygen is utilized. Once it is converting into wastewater, then that oxygen starts digestion by the bacteria which are present in your waste. See, there are two types of bacteria. One is aerobic bacteria, one is anaerobic bacteria. Aerobic means they want oxygen to digest the food. Anaerobic means what? They don't want oxygen to digest the food. They will digest the food and they will survive without oxygen. Remember it. See, with oxygen plus light, the bacteria which are going to survive in the wastewater, see, that is called what actually? Aerobic microorganisms, aerobic bacteria. That is aerobic reaction. Okay, if sufficient DO is present in the wastewater, then the oxygen level will be high. When if you allow as it is without any treatment, it converting into the black color. So black color means septic condition. Remember it. It is called a septic condition. See, that condition of water, that is anaerobic stage it is. Okay. Next, the BOD we are already studied, and I told many times what is BOD. BOD is biochemical oxygen demand. It is not bacteriological demand or something. So, okay, this is a biochemical oxygen demand. See, why it is required? The significance of this is one of the very important parameter in the design of treatment plant. Okay. If you know this quality of wastewater, see, quantity of wastewater we are already calculated from the module number 1 and module number 2. This is module number 2. Before going to start the flow chart or treatment of wastewater, you must know these parameters, importance or significance of these parameters. Then now it is very easy. Observe here, is an important parameter in the design of treatment plant. See, without this BOD, without BOD, because you have want to, what is the aim of this treatment plan? The removal of BOD. Organic matter we want to remove. This removal of organic matter from the wastewater is nothing but a treatment. That's all. Okay. If settable particles, they are going to settle. Floatable particles, they are going to be settled. See, everything can able to remove, but the BOD is in the dissolved condition. Nodi, ivaga sugar, sakre ide. Okay, sugar is, suppose you are mixed in the water. Then how to remove? We cannot filter or we cannot do for the removal of that one. It's highly impossible. Only thing is you have to go for biological reaction. Then only can able to remove. See, the organic matter means decomposable, biodegradable anta karitare. That organic matter, if it is present in water, see, that it is contaminated anta artha. Okay, if BOD, that is BOD means organic matter. The BOD is present in drinking water, then that water is not fit for drinking purpose. It contains waste material, waste organic matter. That is the meaning. Everyone should know. Okay, don't neglect this subject. I am telling very slowly with respect to each chapters. Okay, next let us see that this physical test is over, this chemical test is over. This is a chemical test, and this is a next one is a biological test. Test means analysis. What are the things required? Just you go through these things, you will get all the information from this. Okay, next one is important pollutants in wastewater. See, these are the pollutants. See, these are the significance of that particular pollutant, importance of pollutant. Adu ಏನು ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ, what type of work it will do, what is the effect of that parameter. See, this is suspended solids, then organic matter, that is called biodegradable, then refractory organics, okay, non-biodegradable, that is in the inorganic antali, okay, inorganic material. Next, pathogenic bacteria, then nutrients, then dissolved inorganic solids, and the kargira antadu. Next, heavy metals. See, totally these are the pollutants, important pollutants present in what you call wastewater. Okay, just you go through, you will get all the information, right? Okay, yes. Next is a typical concentration of a constituent in a medium strength municipal wastewater. If you take a small quantity of municipal wastewater, it consists of what? See, those parameters are given here. Important typical concentration of a significant, the importance of that particular parameters, how much it may present in a medium strength, not high strength, medium strength, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ dilute ಆಗಿರ್ತಲ್ಲ ಅಂಥದ್ದು. Okay, total solids, it may be 500 to 1000. See, the concentration of the solids which are present in the wastewater is expressed in terms of milligram per liter. See, just to observe all these things, you will get an idea. Total dissolved solids, and then total suspended solids, and then BOD at 20 degrees centigrade, how much should be present, and then chemical oxygen demand, and then total nitrogen, and then total phosphorus, and then alkalinity as CaCO3. Try to understand these parameters and then remember for those parameters before commencing your treatment subject. That is in what you call next topic, that is called module number 3. Nodi, module number 3 alli irbekagittu. But which one? That is a flow chart. That flow chart they are included in module number 2 because it is not concerned to treatment. Only the characteristics, quality, quantity, sampling, and then other parameters can be determined in what you call module number 2. BOD determination, velocity, adella seaward designs, adella now ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿದ್ವಿ. Now let us start with the sewage treatment system. In sewage treatment plant, what are the treatment system you are going to be adopted here? Okay, see, these are very important. In sewage treatment, before going to the treatment, you must know the type of bacteria present in the wastewater. See, number 1 is aerobic bacteria, number 2 is anaerobic bacteria, number 3 is facultative bacteria. See, aerobic, anaerobic, and facultative. What is the meaning of aerobic bacteria? See, aerobic bacteria are those, see, just like veg, non-veg anta karitivalla aa thara separation. See, ಈಗ for example tiger cannot eat any vegetables, remember it. Rabbit cannot eat, it is non-veg. See, non-vegetarian food cannot be consumed by the vegetarian food. This is a purely herbivorous, that is carnivorous. Okay, herbivorous means it is a vegetarian. See, like this here also, aerobic bacteria are pure aerobic. Anaerobic bacteria are called, see, pure anaerobic. See, without oxygen they cannot survive. That is called aerobic bacteria. Okay, that is called aerobic decomposition. Decomposition means digestion of the organic matter present in the wastewater by aerobic bacteria. Remember it. See, the treatment, before going to start the treatment, so sewage treatment, you have to decide whether I am going with aerobic treatment plant, that means treatment system, or anaerobic treatment system. You have to decide, and then you have to design the treatment system, treatment plant. Okay, before going to the treatment plant, see, I will show you the flow chart afterwards so that we can understand very neatly. See here, the sewage treatment plant. See, observe here, the artificial process of changing or removing the objectionable constituents present in sewage to make it less dangerous and offensive is called sewage treatment. See, using this is artificial, means natural system we are going to duplicate, and same type we are going to provide in the treatment plant, just like aeration, sedimentation, filtration, disinfection, storage, and disposal. That is whatever, not disposal, distribution system in water supply engineering. Similarly, here also the treatment systems are there. This treatment system I am going to discuss in the next class. Please be ready with the remaining parameters whatever I studied as in today. Okay, this class is class number 27. Please try to remember the class number 27. See, according to this, whatever you have studied now, see, I am going to explain the next class. Okay, thank you.